Yeah, I think they're probably still absorbing everything that went on last night. I think we've worked extremely hard to get to this point, especially this second half, to turn it around from that first half and to give us an opportunity to be in this position. Is just a tribute to what they've done all year. The adjustments they've made, the chemistry that they've built with each other is all coming and paying off right now.
Is it getting to the point now where there's not much you can say? The ability has to kick in for these last 3, 4, or 5?
Yeah, I'm not saying too much. We're kind of trying to keep it the same on the field. We go through our normal routines. Everybody inside the clubhouse is still joking around, dancing like we've been doing all year, and that's kind of how we want to keep it right now. These guys are in a good position, and we want them just to kind of keep it rolling.
Can you do anything? You didn't see Quad City for 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
In essence, what can you do now in the way of being prepared for them?
We have video, and we can look back at the games that we played against them. Obviously, it was only 3 games, but their roster most likely has changed just like ours has. So we're going to have to kind of sit down and see what their pitching staff looks like, see what their hitters are doing now. I know they've lost some guys that were there before, and we'll be ready. We utilize our video guy and the scouting reports that we had, and we'll kind of make our game plan once we see that stuff.
How you going to stack your pitching? You got any idea what you want to do there?
Pedro Avila will start tomorrow. That's all I pretty much know right now.
You got 2 shutouts. You're rolling into this finals with 2 shutouts.
Mm-hmm.
Safe to say you're hanging your hat on pitching right now?
Yeah, we said it early that we were going to go as far as our pitching was going to let us go. Obviously, the defense behind us has been holding their own. I think yesterday in that first inning, if you guys didn't see it or heard, it was huge to get that double steal and then stop them from scoring after we scored in the first. And it's amazing. You see the guys out there. You see 2 17-year-olds up the middle that are playing right now in this position. And if you were to predict that before, you probably would say there's no shot that we're going to have a chance to be in this position with 2 young short or infielders like that. But it's a tribute to the way their talent is, the hard work, what they've been putting in, and as long as our pitching can keep doing what they do, we'll be in a good position.
When we had talked back in April, you had mentioned that there were a lot of little things that you felt the team needed to work on. You didn't give me any examples, but little things that you needed to work on. Have you worked on those, and has that contributed to where you're at today?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, the experience that these guys gained through the struggles in the first half and just everything that's gone along with the season has taught them something, and it's all starting to build up in the right spot. And they still make mistakes. It's just the way it is. It's minor league baseball and it's low A level, but they're cutting them down, and that's all we can ask for. It's progress in their career, and as they move on in their future and everything like that, those mistakes will start to dwindle, and that's when they become big forces for the Padres.
Can you go into your career when you get into this situation at this part of the postseason and impart anything onto them?
Yeah, I was fortunate to be part of 2 championships. I was in a lot of playoffs as a minor leaguer, and you don't try to really change anything. Like I said, you want to go about your business the same. You want to treat every day the same. I didn't feel panic at all from these guys at all through the playoffs, and that's huge. And I think it's just the way they come together. The chemistry of the team, I think, is number one. And when you have a tight-knit group like these guys in the clubhouse and on the field, it's easy to get through those kind of stressful parts of the game. You see the bullpen and the dugout pulling for everybody, and that's what it takes to be in this spot.
Is there a lot of difference between managing in the playoffs as opposed to the regular season, or is there not as many differences as we think?
Yeah, there's slight differences. It's a short leash for some pitchers. Obviously our pitchers have been doing extremely well. You look for those shutdown innings early. It might be Hansel in the 7th or 8th because I feel that's the most important inning to get through. There might be a big situation where I pinch run somebody or a pinch hit or anything like that. Fortunate for us, I haven't really had to do too much, and it makes my job a lot easier just to sit back and watch these guys play.
A big difference from a game in June than a game here in September, though.
Yeah, obviously there's more at stake, and we want these guys to enjoy winning and gain the success and the reward that they've been putting in all year. So I want to do my part to put them in that position.
Does that youth and getting them kind of fresh, does that make your job a little bit easier, being able to maybe mold them into the players they're should be?
Yeah, maybe a little bit because they've never done this before. You know, they're so young that they've never gone through this experience. So they're wide-eyed. You know, their adrenaline's rushing. They probably, you would think in September they would feel tired and everything like that, but their energy and the way they go about their business looks like it's April to me. And yeah, that's a tribute to how young they are, and that's probably one good thing about having such a young group.
Wizards hat? Any? Is that your lucky hat?
It's the only one that was available in my locker right now, so I just had to put it on.
But you can wear it legitimately, right?
Yeah, I was a part of the Wizards, so there you go.
Have you had a chance to sit back and really take in the fact that your team went from worst to the finals, or is it too early for that?
Worst? I don't know if I'd say worst. You know, record maybe worst, but you know the team was always in a good spot throughout the year, and it's still, I can't say it's shocking because I saw them do this all through the second half, and I think these guys put themselves in a position because of their routines and their hard work and everything that has gone into it, and I'm not surprised at all. I'm just kind of enjoying the ride with them and want to see these guys be successful.
AC, how has that been for you personally to be able to have the rewards of winning and playing for a championship? Because you know you've done your manager's job in developing players, but it's always nice to have that final reward of winning. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's at the end, that's what it's all about. You know, the Padres want to win, Tin Caps want to win, these players want to win. But for myself, when the season ends, it's like I can look back and see the progress that these guys made from the first half to the second half, because I might have some of them next year, I might not, but I know the work that was put in that's going to carry them through the rest of their career.
You got to feel good though, right? You got to feel good though, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You know, it's natural. You know, I kind of keep a straight face through it all. Even yesterday when we won it, you know, I was smiling big when I went into the clubhouse and these guys were celebrating. You know, I let them enjoy it. You know, I want these guys to have all the rewards from it all. But they called me in and showered me with white grape juice and stuff like that. So, but it was fun. It's always enjoyable. You know, that stuff never gets old because I was part of it before. But like I said, this is for the players, and I want them to enjoy it.
With such a young roster, is a certain amount of it, like, ignorance is bliss. They don't really know how they're supposed to feel in a situation like this.
Yeah. Especially those youngsters that are 17, 18, 19 years old. You know, they're just going about it the way they think they should go about it. They really have no clue. And it's kind of good. It plays into our favor because they're almost kind of numb to the situation. And, you know, I think once they get rolling into this next series, you'll see them start to come out of their own and do what they do best.
Biggest key to game one?
Win. Yeah. You know, pitching is huge. I'm going to say that till we're done. You know, if Pedro can throw his game and he's on like that, if we can give him some run support, you know, we'll be in a good position.
If the situation calls for it, is there any chance we see anyone on short rest?
I think at this point now, like, Baez might be the only one, but he would still have a full 5 days rest if he comes back and can pitch in this series.
How is Ronaldo's finger?
It's still broken. Yeah.
Oh.
So.
Oh, I didn't realize it was
Yeah. No, it's okay. Yeah. No, Justin Lopez took his spot. He's on the DL. It was he dislocated it, and there was a small fracture, so he'll be out the rest of the season.